So good, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I know you know him. Everybody knows him. This is our good friend Doc, and he is in charge of the tour. And this is our do's and don'ts of traveling with Blaggards to Ireland, 2023 edition. So, Doc, how are you?
Doing good, my friend. How are you?
Mahan Far. Oh, brilliant. It's absolutely gorgeous here in Texas. What are we, about 50 degrees with a slight breeze, and I'm sitting in my fridge is what I'm saying. So no, it's lovely. So I just wanted to put on camera here and have your smiling face on there to tell our group and to the basically the do's and don'ts of traveling abroad, because I know when I went home in February, I had a devil of a time trying to find a place to change money. The banks don't do it anymore. The post office doesn't do it. I mean, you just have to find, it's so rare to find. So if you bring dollars with you, you're going to have a beast of a time trying to get them changed into euro.
Absolutely. So first of all, a lot comes down to the bank that you deal with and their commission fees. A lot of the times it actually works out better if you take your money out in Ireland at an ATM. Now, not really possible with 80 people traveling there, send them all to the same ATM. that could be a long wait. So maybe just a few quid to bring over, a couple of hundred walk around money. I would say the best deal really is, though, when you are on the ground in Ireland, is to get to an ATM, take out the maximum allowed. It's usually like 400 euros. And it works out so much cheaper than doing it here on the other side, Yeah. So that's my advice there on the cash. Yeah. And by the way, they take credit cards everywhere. So all in all, you could probably get away with not even using cash, except for tipping the bus driver and your guides. That's the only thing you really need.
Tipping the bus driver, that's going to be a whip around at the end of the tour, correct? On the that's the way you like to do it.
Yeah.
So we have one person on each bus, and just put it in an envelope, and Bob's your uncle. That way, there's no messing around at baggage, at the drop off on the thing, on at the airport and on the way, because everybody's just rushing for the flight and trying to beat the line. So good to know. Other thing is too, obviously you want to have your medication, you want to have all your stuff in order before you go. Obviously, the chemists, or pharmacy as they're known over here, they have a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff over the counter, but you just want to make sure that you're not caught on, so what else would you say is
your blood pressure medications, your anxiety medications, whatever it is, your weed. I mean, technically it's illegal in Ireland, so you're not supposed to bring it.
Pack it in your spouse's in case.
Exactly. Nailed it.
Okay, good stuff. Note to self.
Yeah.
So there are people that are going over early to get acclimatized and to get ready for this stuff. My advice has always been, get off the plane, get to a hotel, get a couple hours skip, like no more than 2 hours sleep, and then up, and then you're on the schedule. That's what's your...
Well, as you know, I'm from Kerry and you're from Dublin, and we have very, very much a difference of opinions. So I'm going to tell you, my view on this is, if you can sleep, great on the plane coming over, but do not go to sleep for a kip when you get there. Try and stay awake until at least 8 p.m. You wake up the next morning at 6:30, 7 o'clock, fresh as a daisy, ready to go.
I get you. So cocaine is what you're saying.
Yes, exactly. No, what I always try and tell people, though, is you definitely don't want to get it there, because it's been everywhere before it gets there.
Very true. Note to self. Yeah. We just have to tell the drummer that. Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. And then as far as the bus goes and everything, we just like everybody to be down there, 10 minutes before the bus leaves, just so there's no...
And look, we take the precautions usually to tell people to be there 10 minutes ahead of the actual schedule. So when at the end of each day, the bus driver is going to say a few words, such as, "Hey, these are my recommendations for tonight," which we'll have gone over before. Blaggards are playing in such and such. Have a great night. Please be down at the lobby at 9 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock, whatever time departure is, and that's it. It just
Lovely.
gives a quick briefing before everybody gets off, so they know the score. And if
So
they don't make it, then it's their own tough shit.
yeah, good stuff. All right. And then, I mean, right now, I mean, when I went home in February, the exchange rate was pretty much neck and neck. So there wasn't a huge, like before, years gone by when you go home, the pound or was so weak to the dollar. Now it's pretty much neck and neck, right? It's still pretty much.
Uh, it's kind of right now you're in around the 109, 110. So
Okay.
for $1,000 or €1,000 is $1,100.
Good. All right. And then nothing else that jumps to mind that you would recommend?
Well, obviously, an important one is clothing. You're talking 40 to 50 degrees, 50 on the high side. It's certainly not a warm time of the year, but it's very comfortable. So bring your sweaters and your rain jackets, and just be prepared for the worst and hope for the best.
Yep.
Regarding converters, everybody needs to have a converter for their phone charger, computer outlet, whatever you need. So just remember to get that. There's thousands of different versions on Amazon, so it's nice and easy to get that. Now, on the ground, a lot of the guests are going to be doing some shopping. So very important to remember at any point, actually, this is for anything, be it restaurant, bars, shops, whatever. When you're asked what currency would you like to run your card in, it's very important to say run it in euros. If you don't run it in euros, they will add 3.5 to 3.75% to make the conversion to US dollars. So it's a banking snag. There's no way around it, really. I'm surprised it's still an issue, but it is. And I just recommend always in the currency of the country you're in.
Yep.
So that's the rule of thumb. When you're buying merchandise, be it your Aran sweaters or your paddy caps or whatever, always ask for a receipt for the VAT back. When you get to the airport, you can fill out the little receipt that you're given, and within 6 weeks, you'll receive 23% of your purchase back. So you spend $1,000. 6 weeks later, you got a credit on your account for $230.
Yeah. So VAT is essentially the tax. You're getting your tax back for the
Which is
the purchase.
23%.
Yeah, and it actually adds up. So, and also we also tell you too, look at the labels and don't buy the made in China crap. You get the stuff that's made in Ireland, and not only is it, that's what we always push you towards. That it's very
Quality.
Yeah, exactly, quality, and it's and then plus you're that you're getting value for money, but you're also when you get your VAT back your tax. It is quite substantial, so it's worth keeping track of it.
Absolutely. And the good thing is, you the first place you go, you're going to get an envelope and just keep adding your receipts in there. It doesn't account for, food and beverage, but anything in the craft markets or anything like that, you can put towards it.
Yeah.
And that's quick.
Yeah, indeed. That's about it. I mean, and any more questions, you're always welcome to email us here, call us here. We're open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Doc, like I said, we love having, and we're going to have you on again, just to as we get closer, but always love having you on. You're a gem, and just take care of them babbies and mammy and all that over there, right?
Sounds good, my man.
Yeah.
Great talking to you, lads.
Sounds good. Listen, thanks a million. Cheers.